Excellent. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our brand new NutraPRO plan. I'm super excited to talk to you all about this tonight, answer some of your questions, and show you a little bit about what we have for you to help you lose weight, help you get control of your hunger, and help you with that cravings control. So, hi, everybody. All right, I see a few people typing, but I think we're just going to get started. I can see more people are starting or continually logging in. Don't worry, we are recording this and we will post recordings. So you can go to our Nutracelle YouTube page, or you can also pick it up on our Nutrachat, so nutrachat.com. So welcome, everybody. So excited that you're here, and I'm so excited to share the NutraPRO lifestyle solution with everyone. So I'm going to go through some of what we're doing with NutraPRO, why we did it, and what you can expect to get from NutraPRO. So one of the big questions that we get from people, pretty frequently when they start on Nutracelle is, I'm not sure what I should be doing. They see the recipes, they obviously they know to make a shake, but they're not exactly sure how to balance that with their lives so that they can reach their health goals, their weight loss goals, their energy goals, their sleep goals. And so we wanted to pull on all of the latest research. We actually worked with a registered dietitian, and we developed the NutraPRO lifestyle solution for all of you to make it really easy to understand how to lose weight and to understand the nutrition and the science behind Nutracelle. So there's really 6 major parts, 5 major parts plus extra tracking sheets that come with NutraPRO. So one is the lifestyle solution, where we really get into a lot of the science around nutrition and understanding how do we gain weight, how do we lose weight. We also have a mix and match guide to show you some of the main recipe staples that we use and all the tons of ways that you can mix it up and make it your own, make it stuff that you like. Then we have an exercise plan that's great for really any level. So someone who spends a lot more time at the gym and maybe someone who's just starting out. We have meal planning, an entire month of meal plans that include not just every single meal and snack, but also a grocery list that's completely tailored to that month. So you know exactly what to get at the grocery store, you know exactly what to cook, you have all of the recipes, and even your meal prep Sunday. And then we also created a full planner for you, a smart planner, and it has absolutely every single day. You can use it for everything, appointments, you can use it for tracking your exercise, what you're eating, your progress points, all of it. So let's get started. Of course, if you have any questions, I would love it if you kind of hold them till the end, and I'll answer the questions a little bit nearer the end, because it can get sometimes a little bit rowdy for the other folks when I'm stopping to answer questions. So basically, the NutraPRO plan is sharing what's worked for me over the last 10 years. So a lot of you guys know that I used to weigh over 100 pounds more than I do now. I had weight loss surgery, and even after weight loss surgery, it's not always easy to maintain your weight. And so I wanted to share with all of you what I do every day, and that's really what the basis of the Pro Plan was, to show how can you maintain that weight loss, how can you lose weight, and how can you keep that up, not just as a diet that's going to end, but something that tastes really good that you can do every day. So in order to do that, I'm a huge believer in support, which means that you need to have people to talk to. You need to be able to ask, be accountable. You need to be able to ask questions. You need to be able to have that positive feedback. And so that's why we developed Nutrachat. So it has a weight loss tracker, it has recipes, it has meal plans, it has the ebooks, it has the support that you need. And so if you haven't already joined up in Nutracelle, make sure that you do that before the end of the night. And I want to introduce you to one of the most amazing women, and that is Tracy. She's down over 80 pounds, and she started on Nutracelle. And she really lives the NutraPRO lifestyle. So everything that I'm going to show you today, we know not just from my own experience, not just from the dietitian, but also from seeing everyone in the office kick some serious butt doing this. So you guys are just getting to see the NutraPRO plan, but we've been using it in the office for the last little bit. Tracy's down over 30 pounds. We have another that's down over 30 pounds and another that's down over 20 pounds just since using the NutraPRO plan. So it works. It works amazing, and you never feel hungry. You never feel hungry. I'm going to show you guys why. So number one is make sure that you're in a right head spot, right? NutraPRO is not right for you if you want to just keep eating unhealthy crap. If you eat the crap that you're eating and you are exhausted at the end of the day, in the morning when you wake up, you're just as tired as when you went to sleep, you're craving food all the time, you're cranky, you're irritable, you don't have that energy that you used to have, it's the food that you're eating. It's absolutely the food that you're eating. And if you're not willing to make those changes, then this is not the right plan for you. Absolutely not the right plan for you. But if you're willing to make changes with food that I would argue is even better tasting, it's going to make you feel full for hours. It's going to take away your cravings. That's going to give you more energy. It's going to help you sleep better. That's going to help your immune system. If you're ready to do all of those things, then we have everything that you're going to need to reach your goals. And we're trying to make it really, really easy for you. This is not a diet. I can't say this strongly enough. It is no good to try and change what you're eating for the next little bit to drop down to your goal weight and then go back to what you were doing before. Okay? Anyone that does that, they're going to be in worse shape than when they began. This is about recognizing that in today's society, the food that we eat makes us sick and we need to make changes. So this isn't about trying to eat less. It's not about just trying to do all of the right things. This is about giving you real, actionable, simple steps that you can do that are going to make you feel so much better. So we've included trackers for you. We've included guides on how you can track your measurements so you know, for example, when you're losing weight and then your weight stalls for a little bit, but your measurements change, right? Your waist can be getting smaller, your hips can be getting smaller, you can be building some muscle, and we want to be able to track all of those positive things. So we've built all of this for you. We've given you tips on how to set your goals. We've given you trackers on how to give yourself progress points so you can reward yourself, right? So, and you get to pick what the progress points are for, right? So every time you do your power walking, or maybe it's every time you have a shake, you give yourself a point. Once you reach a certain number of points, maybe you're going to treat yourself. You're going to treat yourself to a new pair of clothes. You're going to treat yourself to a night out with your hubby, whatever that is. We've got all sorts of new research on how to stay motivated for you. And we have research on how tracking your progress helps you. And then, of course, we have our tracking sheets. We call them your smart planner. It has your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snack. You can add in your progress point, what you did well today, what you're grateful for, how much you slept. This is all really important. I want you to go to the NutraPRO at Nutrachat.com, and I want you to print these out, because every single day you're going to write it down. Now, the research is very clear. Writing helps change habits. Putting it in your phone, not as much. The support that you get in an online community can help double your weight loss. But writing it down is the number one thing that you can do to help to develop those habits. And that's what we want. So that's why we made it. You can print it out. You can write it out every single day. And you're going to notice certain things start to happen. When you check off every single one of those water circles and you're getting all your water in, when you notice that you're getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night, you're going to notice that those are the weeks that you lose weight the fastest. Okay? So by writing it down, you're going to be able to notice those trends that are going on and how they relate to how you're reaching your health goals. We also didn't want to just make it tracking, right? We're all busy. We all have all sorts of things to do in life. So we made it also a daily planner. So you can plan out your whole entire day, every single day, your to-do list. If you're doing Nutracelle as a business, you can put your leads in, who you're going to follow up with, what emails or calls to make. You can even track your samples in here. So it's so easy. Did you mail them? Did you drop off a sample? When are you going to follow up with that person? It's all there in the planner, and we have a planner for every single day for you. So when people want to lose weight, they have this idea that I have to starve myself, I have to eat fewer calories, I have to go hungry, I have to have portion control, all of those things. And I'm here to tell you that the research does not support that. Dieting doesn't work because it's a vicious cycle. You cut your calories to lose weight, then when you cut your calories, your blood sugars drop, then your body produces more ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone that makes you more hungry. That increases your cravings, it increases the intensity of your cravings, and eventually you give in and you overeat with sugar and carbs. You overeat. And then what happens? Your blood sugar goes woo, right through the roof. As soon as that happens, then your body increases its fat storage and your hunger cycle starts to restart that whole cycle again. That's why it doesn't work. You can't just eat less. You can't eat less your way to skinny. You cannot do that. What you need to do is stabilize your blood sugars right off the bat. And you need to feel full. If you're hungry, you're going to eat. I always say it's like holding a beach ball under the water, right? If you're just trying to eat less, but your body is telling you you're hungry, it is like holding a beach ball under the water. Eventually, your fingers are going to get wet, slippy, and that beach ball is going to fly up through the air completely uncontrolled. That's what happens when you don't have control of your hunger. That's why the whey protein, that's why the prebiotic fiber, that's why how we've laid out your meal plan, so important. We want to be able to explain to everyone what's happening here. Why is it that when you eat sugar and carbs, you gain weight? Why is it that when you eat protein, fiber, and healthy fats, you lose weight? New study just came out called the PURE study, 150,000 people from all over the world. Do you know what they found? Fats are good for you. Protein is good for you. Protective effect on heart disease. And not a little bit, massively protective. In other words, when you eat fat, especially unsaturated fat, but almost any kind of fat, it actually has a protective effect on heart disease. When you eat carbs and sugar, it causes heart disease. Over 800,000 person years in this study, one of the largest studies ever done of its kind. And it confirms what we're doing here, that we want you to eat the kinds of foods that make you feel full and stay away from the kinds of foods that make your body produce the hormones that make you store fat. Super important. We have a list of what you cannot eat. In your first 30 days, if you eat any of these things, you're back to day one. No messing around here. So if you go in and you find that you have a cheat night, that's fine. You're going to have your cheat night, but you're back to day one. Now you have 30 more days to get to work. Same thing with your yes. We give you exactly what it is we want you to eat. Does that mean that you're eating salads and carrots and celery sticks and going hungry? Absolutely not. You are going to be so full, you're not even going to know what to do with yourself, and you get all of the treats. Chocolate cake, everything that you thought you couldn't have, you're going to have. So we show you why it works, so you understand it. We show you how much protein you need to have in order to stay full. We show you how much fiber you need to have to stay flat. We show you why and what happens with sugar. All of the things on a label that contain sugar that maybe you're not aware of. We even show you exactly what happens on labels and things to look out for, because sometimes you'll see things that have, how do you understand what a carb is, what a net carb is, whether it's what kind of fat it is. Don't worry about it. We've got it all working out for you one step at a time. We show you how to replace common things in your food so that you're not using things like sugars and flours and those sorts of things. We show you why it is we want you to eat certain fruits and not other fruits. So what a lot of people don't realize is with modern food production, the foods that we think of as being healthy, a lot of the fruits and the vegetables we get would be unrecognizable even 100 years ago. Apples are way huger with a lot more sugar. Bananas used to be full of seeds and tiny. Watermelons used to be just teeny tiny, or watermelons. So carrots used to be purple. With corn, you wouldn't even recognize corn 100 years ago. So what we're eating has already been so altered in order to be mass produced and in order to be palatable and make us eat more of it, that a lot of the foods we think of as healthy really aren't meant for humans to eat the way we eat them. So we give you a list to understand how much sugar is in things. We give you a list of the kind of stuff you can just have anytime. We give you a list exact how much water should you be aiming for, right? If you're a really big guy and you work out like my husband, you need more water than me, even though between you guys and me and the computer tonight, I drink more water than my husband. You should be drinking more water. So can you drink too much water? We got to go through and we answer all these questions for you. We give you an average day. This is what long-term your average day looks like. And this is my day. This is how I eat day after day after day. And I'm in my mid-40s. I'm still a size 2. And I watch, I eat, but I never go hungry. I never starve myself. I never deprive myself. I never feel like I'm going without because I get all of the yummy treats, all of the things that I used to enjoy before, I'm getting now, but I'm full all the time, and that's the trick. So we teach you every step that you need along the way before you even get into your meal plan. So you understand how, what should your plate look like visually, right? Seeds and nuts, refined instead of refined flour. Meat and seafood instead of sweets. Veggies instead of glycemic fruits. Eggs instead of sodas and juice. And we show you exactly what your plate should look like. I love that, eating a protein brownie. They're so good. I have the little cheesecake balls today, the little lemon cheesecake balls. Word on alcohol for everyone. If you're trying to lose weight, big no-no. It slows down your weight loss. Long term, a glass of wine a day has been associated in many, many studies with a lowered risk of heart disease and a longer lifespan. So we're not anti-alcohol, but we're anti-alcohol during your weight loss phase. If you're not at your goal weight and you want to be losing weight, you need to cut out alcohol. If you are at your goal weight, we do want you to enjoy alcohol. So everything in moderation, right? We give you a guide on how to eat out healthy. And I know how important that is because I travel a lot and I do have to eat out in restaurants or I have to, manage how I'm going to do on planes, those sorts of things. So we want to be able to, we know that life is real for people. So we gave you an actual guide on how to eat out. We give you a guide on what's in the food that you're eating. And then, of course, what you should expect to happen, right? You're going to have some positive effects in the first few weeks as your body detoxes from sugar. And then you're going to have some negative effects that show that it's working, okay? Really, really important to understand what's happening. And if you're talking to maybe someone that's started on Nutracelle and they're not sure what to expect, you're going to be able to show them this. You're going to be able to show them exactly what to expect, what's normal and what isn't normal, and how to deal with it. We've given you a breakdown, 10 steps, exactly what you need to be doing to get to your goal weight. And I say this all the time. I just want to touch base on this before we sort of introduce a couple of the other concepts, is if you are using Nutracelle and you're referring people and you're using it to earn extra income and it's a business for you and it's not just about the weight loss, you absolutely need to use more, to lose more, to sell more. If you want to lose weight and you're not at the size that you need to be, you need to use more. There's no other way around it. You need to feel full. You need to use more. The more you use, the more weight you will lose. When you lose weight, everyone wants to know what you're doing, right? And that's just how it is. If you're using Nutracelle and it just tastes delicious and you're just adding it on top of a terrible diet and you don't lose any weight, no one's going to be interested no matter how delicious it is. But if you're losing weight, everyone and their neighbor is going to be like, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You have to tell me. That's how we all are. We've all done it. We've all been there. And you got to use more to lose more to sell more. There's no shortcuts in life. No shortcuts in life. And this is no different. The only thing is, it still tastes really yummy. So we give you, and every single person getting their kits now is getting their new 7-day kickstart. It has recipes, it has tips, it has great information about it. All of that's in your new Kickstart plan, and that's actually a beautiful guide that you're getting in all of the kits, all of your monthly orders. So if you haven't gotten one yet, you will in your next order. So it covers everything that you need to get on track and to do your 7-day reset. Couple things, this is some of my advice. It's never about willpower. There is never anyone on this earth that has gotten skinny from willpower, okay? This is about the science, and it's about the food that you put in your mouth. The next most important thing is you've got to be kind to you. You have to be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes. I still go to the movie theater every now and a blue moon, and I still have popcorn, okay? Do I have popcorn at home or in my regular life? No, I don't. Why don't I? Because it sets me down a path where I start to feel hungry again. I don't like that feeling. I don't like feeling cravings and all of that stuff. So instead, I'll have some chocolate cake, thank you very much. That makes me feel full, makes me feel great. I have lots of energy, I sleep great, and I feel great the next day. So it starts to become about not what should you not do or what should you do. It starts to become about how do I really want to feel? You know, how do I want my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit to feel? How much energy do I want to have? And you're not willing to give that up anymore for something that doesn't taste as good as having a yummy protein shake. So you really want to crowd out that bad. You want to eat less, but you want to do it by feeling full, not by depriving yourself. You want to understand the food that you eat, and you got to get moving. You got to be active. And that doesn't mean that you have to go to the gym and turn into like a crazy power lifter. It just means you got to be more active, whether that's like having a walking desk, whether that's going for a walk with your dog, whether that's yoga, whether that's belly dancing, whatever it is for you, you got to do it. You got to be doing it every week. And you got to get your water in. Dehydration, 30% of the time that you think you're hungry, you're thirsty. And last but not least, you got to have fun. You got to try new things. You got to try new recipes. You got to all get it in there. And so that's what the NutraPRO plan is all about. We've even given you a mix and match plan. I want to show you guys this because we're pretty excited about it. All sorts of ways to get your water in that tastes yummy. All sorts of ways to have different teas that make you feel relaxed in the evening so you're not feeling snacky. Tons of ways to enjoy your coffee, your Nutracelle coffee, so that you're getting that treat like you might have at Starbucks, but so much delicious. All kinds of sweet smoothie ideas. So everything from raspberry mocha to your peanut butter cup shake. And we've given you a whole list of what I like to call NutriBlasters, which are a great way to start your morning, especially if you're a breakfast person. So different ways you can see on the little chart there that you can pick how you want to go ahead and mix up your shake. And it's so good, just so much deliciousness here. Then we've given you a mix and match for making pancakes 7 ways to Sunday. And I do this with my kids all the time. My kids love pancakes. I make all sorts of different kinds of pancakes. So I've shared a whole bunch of these recipes with you guys. And all we do is do up a batch of pancakes. I always make too many. And I put them in the freezer. And then I put them just like a Pop-Tart in the toaster in the morning. And kids are ready to go right out the door, no work. Same for you. You can even pack them in your lunch to take to the office. Egg cupcakes. Nobody wants to eat the same thing every single day. These are perfect for lunch. They're perfect for breakfast. You can use a tray. Instead of doing up 12 the same thing, you can actually put different things in each of your little tins so that you wind up having a completely different breakfast or a completely different lunch, but it only takes you once a week to get it all made up together. Now I'm all about the time saving, right, guys? All the herbs and spices you want to keep in your pantry, all the different ways that you can get your salads on. And then one of my favorites is mug cakes, microwave mug cakes. I can't eat a whole mug cake. They're just so filling. It's insane. But they're so, what a great way to end your night. Very few. It takes you 2 seconds to whisk it all together in your cup. Stick it in the microwave. You're sitting there in the evening. You can be watching TV or on the internet or whatever it is that you're doing, and you're going to have that craving, that chocolate craving or that mint craving or whatever it is that you're wanting in the evening, and you're going to feel so full. And the most brilliant part is the prebiotic and the whey protein help you sleep better, and whey protein and prebiotic have been shown to help you burn fat while you sleep. So you're going to end your night with a protein treat, with a mug cake, with something delicious, and that's actually going to help you burn more fat and lose weight while you sleep. So it doesn't really get better. The macaroon page for you, we make them all the time in this house. So all sorts of different kinds. I think there's 18 here or 20 different macaroon recipes for you, so you can never get bored with it. Veggie dip, all the different kinds of veggie dip that you can make. Around our house, we do up all the veggies all at once on Sundays, and then the kids use them in their lunch, and we always have them in the fridge for snacks. And you can mix up any kind of veggie dip to have throughout the week so that you're always having something a little bit different and you're not getting bored. And then shake and bake, you guys. Come on. You can have chicken strips. You can have dry ribs. You can have zucchini chips. You can have all the things you didn't think you could have, and they're going to make you feel full. So we wanted to show you really fun tips and tricks to do that. All the different ways that you can do up your burgers and your buns, and then a nice little chart of how to find what has the most protein. We also wanted to give you guys some great exercise plans. So lots of great research now on what's called high intensity interval training, especially when it comes to walking. And it's one of the best ways to lose weight. All of your health indicators are improved at about double the rate when you're doing any of these walking exercises with a high intensity interval, as opposed to trying to walk as fast as you possibly can. So we're giving you everything that you need to maximize your fat burning. So everything that you can do every day gives you all sorts of different ideas, and you can go back and forth between them. So maybe one week you want to do one, and then the next week you want to do another. You can really rock this, and you can do it in a way that suits what you like. Yeah, absolutely. We'll show you where everything is. So this is your exercise plan, and we've also given you a meal plan, and we wanted to make the meal plan completely kick butt. So you have your Kickstart plan that you're all getting in your kit, but then we also give you each day, each week, what you need from the grocery store and what you need for your meal prep. So this is all done and all broken down to one person. If you want to team it up, if you've got a family of 4 and you want everyone to be doing it, then you just times everything by 4. So we give you what you need in your grocery list. We give you every single meal. We tell you what to cook and do your meal prep on Sunday, and then you can see your actual meal plan. It's all broken out for you. And every single day gives you all of the macros that you need. You are going to feel so full on this, and it is so easy to do. The best part is we're all there for you. So if you have questions, if you need support while you're doing it, if you want ideas on some of the recipes, everything is there for you on Nutrachat. There's even a weight loss tracker. So you're able to go and track your weight as many times as you want, and it updates in real time with a gorgeous graph you can save and share and do anything you want with. So we included the Smart Planner, which I showed you a little bit of earlier, but there's 63 pages in here for you so that you have every single day. You can do everything, your daily goal, your daily exercise, your water intake, your protein intake, making sure you take your NutraComplete, making sure you take your coconut oil, how much sleep you're getting in, your daily weigh-in, and then your progress points, what you did well, what you're grateful for, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, all in one place with everything else that's going on, whether you have appointments for your kids, whether you have appointments at work, to-do list, grocery list, your new leads, everything is all in one place for you every single day. And we're making it absolutely downloadable, easy to print, easy to do for you so that you can keep using them. You're not going to run out. You can go ahead and you can print them every week. So I'll just show you. We've got every single day laid out here. So we have an entire month's worth for you. I know, it's amazing. So I wanted to also show you, we gave you all of the planning sheets that you can want, because some people like to track things more than others. So for me, the NutraPlanner would probably, that's all I live by. But for some folks, they want motivation sheets, all of that stuff. So we gave you goal sheets, motivation sheets, your own tracker that you can use. You can set up your before and after. You can track all your measurements. You can even pick which habits you want to start to learn, like getting in all your water. And you can start to track that every day and then add up your points. We break down how to do your progress points and how to reward yourself. So we really encourage you. We want you to get on Nutrachat and start sharing with people what you're getting with your progress points. So all of this is there for not just you, but for anyone you're talking to Nutracelle about. It's completely free. The NutraPRO, you have access to the forum as well as to the entire plan for as long as you're on Success Kit. And that goes for everyone. So if someone is thinking about signing up with Nutracelle, one of your friends is wanting to lose weight, for example, this is all going to come for them. And they'll automatically get a membership to the NutraPRO section within Nutrachat. So we try to make it really, really easy. And I want to, oh yeah, and then we give you your meal plan. So if you want to use this one as your meal plan and mark down, instead of using the one that we've already built for you, then you have the flexibility to do that. So pretty cool. Do you guys have any questions before we, I've been talking way more than I expected to, so it's already been 10 o'clock here. So do you guys have any questions before I keep you here all night? That's so sweet. Well, we're really, really excited about this. So I want you all to make sure that you go and check out Nutrachat.com. And if you know you're on a kit and you see that it tells you on the little warning that you don't have access to NutraPRO, that's okay. Click the little button, send us an email, and we will get you registered for NutraPRO right away. I don't know if you've seen the latest research, but people that are part of an online community that are trying to lose weight lose about twice as much weight as those that try to go it alone. So this makes it really, really easy for everybody. Aw, well, and congratulations. Yeah, it is. Accountability and support are the two biggest things that you can have. And I've said this for years and years and years. A failure to plan is a plan to fail. And so the NutraPRO plan gives you everything that you need to be successful. And when you know exactly what you're supposed to do, when you understand why, and when you understand that it makes you feel so good and have so much more energy, then it just becomes a part of your lifestyle. And that's what we want it to be. We don't want it to be a diet. We really want it to be a lifestyle that you can embrace and feel really good about. All right, you guys have an awesome night, and I will see you all on Nutrachat. Check out my blog. You guys can all do your own blogging, but check out my blog on Nutrachat because I've got some new stuff coming up with some new tips on recipes and ways to make it really easy every day. Aw, thanks, Ashley. You guys have an awesome night.